back at trying to figure out the license plate bracket. I mean, it's fine the way it is, but the run brake light doesn't work, so I want to figure that out. So that's what I'm going to do. When I started my last video, I come to realize that there's no plug or there's no wiring, or I didn't feel like messing with the wire. Oh my gosh. Yikes. When I started my last video, I went in to see if I could figure out what wires were in the harness for the bag lights, but I decided I didn't even want to do that. So I did hit up Custom Dynamics to see if they have a wiring harness that could go in line, or the one that I found in line that would work with the bag lights, with the rear brake lights and all that good stuff, to see if I could get power to that brake light and the license plate. So I bought this. It is a adapter wiring harness for the Indian. So anyway, it has these little red ends on it to where you can splice into it. So that's what I'm going to do. I want to take off the seeds and the license plate bracket and all that good stuff. Alright, well, we're going to plug the harness I bought in, and then we'll go about checking out the wiring. This is the harness, which it goes before the other harness. So it goes, the harness goes here, and then the other part of the harness goes here. So I'm going to check to see if the lights come on still. Yep, turn signals still come on. My next step is to figure out the wiring. I do have what the wiring is supposed to be from the guys at Custom Dynamics. Coming off the plate frame, we got black is ground, orange is running light, red is brake. Coming from the harness, black is ground, blue is running light, and red is brake. So black is ground, blue, black, blue, and red. Those are the three that I think I need. I bought some wire off of Amazon. It's 20 gauge, but it's all one wire. So when I run it up in Defender, I just got one to deal with, and then I did buy some posi lock. Anyway, I'm gonna get some wire strippers, at least wire it up into the wiring harness. Alright, the three colors that's in this wire is red, black, and yellow. So the yellow I'll put into blue, and use red for red and black for black. So red, then blue and yellow. Cut this down. So I'm looking for black, orange, and red. Black is ground, orange is running light, and red is brake. So blue will go to orange, that will be the running light. Black is the middle pin on here. Orange is the running light on the actual license plate harness itself. This is the plug I'll get into. So you got red, orange, and red, black, and orange. So I'm looking for black and orange. black and orange, and black and blue. Oop, there it went. Look. Got it. Got it. So I'm just touching the leads in there. Yeah. I want to show you this, if I can. I'll show you the test. Either plug seemed to work. Got two plugs coming off the back of this. A female and a male. And either one of these seem to give me light. That's running. That's a running light. And this would be brake. Oh, it worked. All right, brake works. Okay. So I think I'm going to cut this off and then use the posi locks to tap into this wire and plug it into there, and I should be done. I think I'm just going to run the wires from there to the inside of the fender, so I need to get me some zip ties. So I got to run it down through the fender. I'm just going to follow the current wire. Just push it all up in there. I'm going to get as many zip ties on it as I can. Assuming it's on the ground by now. Run the wire up through this hole. That'll hold it up there, hopefully to zip tie it. All right, well, the wire's there. I just have to zip tie it up to the other zip tie points. So that's what I'll do now. I'm not going to be able to really record it, so I'll show you after the fact. Zip tie everything up real well. I took off this right side so I can get up to the wires and zip tie them. If not, I was just going to fight with it the entire time. So hopefully this helps. Looks like I may have some room. I don't know. We'll find out. I just need to get a couple more. Maybe get some zip tie up front here. Some. Get one up here. Then I've got one like here and down here at the bottom. Down here at the bottom, and then somewhere up in here, but I couldn't reach farther up, so that's my next step. All right, I was able to get like 4 zip ties, one close to here, one up here, one here, and one up there. So now I need to see how much wire I need at the end of this, and then cut the plug off of cut this plug off so I can just plug right into that piece and it should be golden. All right, so I think I'm going to cut the wire kind of like out to here or something for now. That way I have enough. You only need like 5 feet of wire, 4 feet of wire. And then what I want to do is cut this plug off so I can plug it into this plug. And I think that'll be it. But we'll trim this stuff back, so strip it back about 1/2 inch for those posi locks. 1 posi lock, 2 posi locks, 3 posi locks. Now's the damaging part, and that meaning I have to cut into the actual wires to the frame, taillight or license plate frame. So yeah, I'm going to cut this plug off and plug it right into there. Really no going back once this is done. And then you stick that on the other end of the posi lock. Or that's the goal anyway. Orange is running light, so blue and orange need to go together. So blue is yellow, and then black and red, or as is. All right, black and then red. You guys can figure out a different way to do the wiring if you want, but this is how I'm doing it. And hopefully it's pretty secure. Now, test it. Is the running light? Tell if the brake is working. It is. It is. It is working. That is it. Now we're just going to button it back up. Everything will work. I'm going to turn it off, plug the turn signals in, make sure all that stuff works. All right, that works. You can tell if the brakes work. All the brakes work. And then turn signals. Right turn signal, left turn signal. That's it. I'm going to button it up. So the license plate frame is not meant for the Challenger. With a little bit of work, it will work on the Challenger. I'll put all the parts and stuff in the description that I bought to make this possible. I'm going to use a little bit of black tape from where I cut those wires and kind of separate them and make sure they're not touching. Start. Just one start. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All the other wires hidden. Yep. All right. Well, I'm just tightening everything up, and this will be done. Brake light, running light works. Just had to buy their extra harness. All right. So put the saddlebag back on. We'll review what you got to do to make the running light, brake light work. All right. So basically, coming from the new harness, right? This is the harness for the bag lights. This is the harness. This right here is the harness that you can just run just whatever with. So from this harness, the black, red, and blue. Black ground, red is what, the brake, and blue is run. This is just wire that I bought off Amazon. I just used the yellow as the blue. And then coming off of the license plate frame, black is ground, orange is the running light, and red is the brake. So, and I just cut one of the connectors off from the license plate light and then tapped into it and plugged it in, and it all seems to work. So anyway, hope this helped. If you guys are wanting to get the custom dynamic license plate frame bracket to work on an Indian Challenger, this is the only way I know to do it. So we'll talk at you later. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Bye.